Hello everyone, what's up? Jwhisp here and welcome back to another video. So today Mojang released the newest snapshot for the 1.15 update, snapshot 19W45A. And in this snapshot, there's not really a whole lot for us to look at. But that is actually a good thing for us, and I'll tell you why. So today, what we are going to be talking about is release dates for 1.15 and 1.16. We don't have confirmed release dates for either, at least not 100% confirmed, but we can make estimated, guesses that are pretty correct, and some of the information that Mojang has given us to find very accurate release dates. So the reason that this update is awesome, even though it doesn't include much, is because Mojang is doing bug fixes with this snapshot. And what that means is most likely that the update is completed, all the features they want to have added, they have added, and now is just the final testing phase where the previous snapshot, people got to test it out, see the issues with it, and this snapshot is making an attempt to fix it. So my best guess is that since this is the snapshot to fix most of the bugs and not really add anything, that this will be the last snapshot before the official release of 1.15. Now, we might possibly get one more snapshot, maybe 19W46A or 47A, depending on when it's released, which would be, I guess beneficial, but I don't really think we need it. I've done some testing around with 1.15, and I can't really find many bugs, and it seems like they fixed all the bugs that I encountered. So, again, back to the bugs. Why this is good is because this means that Mojang is really close to finishing the update, if not done already, and that we will probably get a release pretty soon. So, as I'm recording this video, it is currently November the 7th, 2019. And that means that most likely the update for 1.15, in my best guess, will be out in about 2 or 3 weeks from now. Maybe a little longer considering my game just crashed. So, that wasn't scripted, that literally just happened. My game just crashed out of nowhere. So I guess I'm assuming we can expect one more snapshot before the release of 1.15, but that snapshot will most likely be sometime next week, and then the week after that, towards the end of November, early December, we should get 1.15. The only confirmed release date we have for 1.15 is that it will be sometime in 2019. It said in the fourth quarter of 2019, and we are in the fourth quarter of 2019, so that means that'll be pretty soon. But what other evidence do I have that 1.15 will be out soon? And also, how can we figure out the release date for 1.16? Here I am on the Gamepedia website for Minecraft, and what we are actually going to do is take a look at the release dates of previous updates, and we can kind of estimate when 1.16 is. So if we look at the recent updates, we have 1.11, the exploration update, 1.12, the world of color, 1.13, 1.14, and as you can see, each of these updates were released about a year from each other, and they're all released either, around halfway to towards the end of that specific year. So for example, the 1.11 update was towards the end of 2016, 1.12 towards the end of 2017, 1.13 end of 2018, and 1.14 in the middle of 2019. Now, I've had some people look at release dates and see this, and then they just assume that, oh my gosh, we're going to have to wait till the middle of 2020 just to see 1.15, and then another year to see the Nether update? No, that's not what's going to happen. 1.15 is confirmed to be released within 2019, and there's only about a month and a half left of 2019, so it's going to be sometime soon. As for 1.16, I think we can still expect 1.16 to be around the middle of 2020. Now, my best guess is that it'll be released around the same time 1.14 was. I'd say around May, June, or July, and we will most likely start seeing, information about it, more information than we already have around March, April, May time. And the reason I think they're going to do it around July is because they had so much success with the release of 1.15. It was perfectly timed. Everything was awesome. And so I feel like they'll do something a little, a little similar to that. And I know I was kind of referencing 1.11, but I don't think it's fair to reference that because there were a lot of updates in 1.16. But to be fair, that was a little bit of a weird year, so I think we should mainly focus on the 3 most recent updates. And I was looking at the most recent versions, but actually we should look at the first versions. So actually, if we look at the full release of the first version of each update, 1.12, 1.13, and 1.14, we can see that they're all pretty close to each other. April, May, June, July, around those months. So again, we can probably see 1.16 around that time. So I think that's when you should expect 1.16. I don't think you have to worry about waiting 2 years for 1.16. It'll most likely be something soon, but I'm totally stoked for 1.16 and 1.15. Even though 1.15 doesn't have a lot to add, Mojang added it for a reason. I know it doesn't really fit in this release schedule to put an update now, but like they said, they just wanted to release the bee update to kind of bring awareness to the fact that bees are going extinct and our planet's on fire and global warming is pretty bad. And so I can respect the message that Mojang is sending out. And then I'm also really stoked for the 1.16 Nether update. So if you guys are excited, let me know down in the comments below. And also let me know when you think the updates will be released. I might be totally wrong, but I think by looking at past release dates, we can get a good idea of when the newest update will be released. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching. This is Jwhisp, and I will see you all in the next one.